All right, guys, today I'm gonna go over some single bucket rinseless wash methods, why I like one over the other. There's no real right way, but I'm just gonna tell you the ways that I like to do it. And let's check it out. Before we get into this video, hit that like and subscribe button. Let's go. All right, guys, today I've got two buckets here, and we're gonna do rinseless washing. I'm gonna show you single 2-bucket methods, how they work, and maybe the science behind them, and which one I like better. So we're gonna use the Gloss Shop. This is a pretty cool product here. It's Sublime, their express wash. Basically, you can use it 1 ounce to 2 gallons, 1 ounce to 1 gallon, 1 ounce to half a gallon. It does everything from waterless wash, rinseless wash, to paint prep. At a really strong dilution ratio of 1 ounce to 15 ounces. You can even clean your wheels and tires with it. So pretty good stuff. Let's start out with, okay, so we have a bucket. We have about 3 gallons of water in it. And so if I'm going by 1 ounce per gallon, I'm gonna put 3 ounces of water in there. 3 ounces of product into 3 gallons of water. So you just pour that in there. All right, mix it around. So we've got 3 ounces of Sublime and 3 gallons of water. I'll get the grit guard. These are grit guards. They put them at the bottom of the buckets because they want you to rub your wash media on them in between panels. So as you wash the car, you come back and you rub it, and this is supposed to take the dirt off of here, and the dirt supposedly falls underneath and kind of gets trapped under here. How good do they work? Well, that's subjective. But anyway, so we've got our solution in the water, we've got our grit guard in there. Now you can use a couple different types of mitts. Some people use all kinds. This is probably not the right kind to use, but I have these other ones that some people like to use, and they're dirty right now. So let's just pretend that this is something you might like to use. So there's one mitt you can put in there, and you can use a sponge, or you could use towels. All right, but for this demonstration, we're gonna make this the sponge and mitt bucket. And in this bucket, we have the same 3 gallons of water with solution in it. Now this is called a gamma lid. So this lid screws on top here, and it keeps the water from evaporating out. So I like making this solution, locking the lid on there. So when I want to wash the car, I just come out, and in this one I have towels. They're already soaked in the solution, they're soft, they're ready to go. So at any time I can just come and wipe down the car. These are just towels. The difference in the 2 buckets is this one you're going to wash the car and come back to the bucket and clean the mitt or the sponge, and the dirt's going to be in this bucket. This bucket here, you have a lot of towels and you're gonna wash the car, but after each time using the towel, you don't put this towel back in the bucket. You put this towel to the side and you grab another fresh towel. This one does not have a grit guard, this has a grit guard. So you're just constantly bringing out clean towels. You're never putting dirt back in here. So right away it sounds better. This one is going to be having dirt come into it. Although the dirt is supposed to settle underneath the grit guard and be held in there, you're still putting dirt back in here. This one never gets dirt in it. So which one already sounds better to you? All right. On that note, Mark Fuentes, who is a subscriber of the channel, has sent me some Minx Royal and Minx Yellow towels. So the purple one here, and let me tell you, this is really soft. It has a border on it, like a silk edge. super soft. This is softer than most of my towels here. He likes this for waterless washing, so let's put it in there. And then the yellow one is also called the minx. So the purple's the royal and the yellow one is just the minx. And this is also very soft, like super soft, but it has no edges, no borders. So let's try these out. He wants me to try these out for the rinseless wash and tell him what I think. And these towels you can get from the rag company, I think he said. Anyway, let's get on with the video. All right, guys, so let's start off with the bucket that has the sponge or the mitt in it and the grit guard. Now, a lot of times if I'm going to do a rinseless wash, I'll make a waterless wash product, which is the rinseless wash, probably about a ½ ounce to an ounce inside a 32-ounce bottle. Spray the car first and bring up the dirt, loosen it up, and then go over it with the rinseless wash. But today we're not going to do that. We're just going to go straight up rinseless wash. Okay, this car's not super dirty. So let's start out with the sponge. Now you grab your sponge. It's been sitting in the solution. Squeeze it out a little bit. You don't want it fully loaded and you don't want it completely dry. Just dripping a little bit, okay? And we'll put this on the car and you're gonna wipe the vehicle. You're not smashing it down, but you're gonna wipe the vehicle. And I can feel this gloss shop has lubricity. You can flip this over and you can wipe on the back side there, go over your work. All right, now we're done with this side of the hood, and you get this and you put it, let me show you. You put this back inside here. Now this is dirty. You put it inside here and you rub it on that grit guard. Now the dirt is supposed to have come off here and it's supposed to be inside there and falling to the bottom. All right? Now we've done this part of the car. It's drying now. Take our towel and we'll dry and now the car is clean. Feels good. It's clean. This side has not been cleaned yet. So, all right, so you got that. We used that sponge up there, put it in the solution, wiped down, flipped over, wiped some more, got everything off there clean. We put the sponge back in, we rubbed it on there, cleaned the sponge, the dirt falls off, goes to the bottom, and we can continually go around the car doing the same process. We dry each panel when we're done. All right, let's try the other bucket and see how that works. All right, so we're on this side of the car now, and we just have the regular bucket, no grit guard. We have the solution made up, and we have our towels in here. So we're gonna take the towel out. Mark, this is for you. This is the minx. Now I'm gonna squeeze some water out of it, not leave it completely wet. And let's use this towel. Now, since I have this towel with 8 sides, because it's folded up now, I can switch over to a clean side about every pass on there. See, I'm looking for dirt, and I see a little bit of dirt right there. Not very much dirt. I told you this car wasn't super dirty, but I'm switching sides here. See? Not too much dirt at all, barely any little bits. But nonetheless, you're gonna keep switching sides because you have 8 sides to use here. All right, so we wash this. Let's dry it. That's done. Feels good. They both feel good. The difference on this one is we're never gonna put the dirty towels back in. We're only pulling clean towels out. Okay, guys? Now, another cool thing about this method is sometimes we use our towels for other things like polishing, and we downgrade the towels as the life of them falls out. Well, as they get harder, they don't keep their softness. You can wash those towels because you might have paid a lot of money. Most likely you did for your towels. And you can re-soak them in this solution after they're clean and washed. They're just not as soft, right? But when you soak them in this solution and you put the lid on there, and they become soft again. Maybe some of your towels are linting. You can put them in this solution and use them for a rinseless wash. So that's another little plus about it. All right, let's keep going. Let's pull out another one of Mark's towels here. This is the Minx Royal with the bordered edges. And most likely, most of the time when you do a rinseless wash, you want to start at the top and work your way down because the water is going to rinse down the sides. And if you start at the sides, you're going to clean the side, dry it, work up top, and then the water is going to fall back down and dirty your sides again. If you work top down, well, you're cleaning the top, drying, cleaning the bottom, and drying. Easier. Less work. All right, let's try out the Minx Royal here. And these rinseless solutions can do windows. And when you're working on windows, you don't have to be so scared about the towel being so dirty because windows they scratch, but they're not going to scratch as easy as your paint. So there's the Minx Royal, there's the Minx. Let me dry this. Little mitt here, and I forget, this is a lamb's wool or sheep's wool or something, but it glides real nicely. It's softer than the towels. It glides nice, so I like it. Let me get this down. Now you're only going to need one of whichever application you need because you're going to dunk it, clean it, and go back. The towels, you're going to need plenty of towels. Let me finish cleaning these windows here. All right. Okay, so we've got the hood done. We didn't do that side of the window. We did this side of the window, and we did the whole top. That should take you all of about 1 minute with either process, whether you use a sponge or the towels that I have set up over there. All right, so let's do the sides here. Now I'm gonna flip this towel over. I got clean sides on it. And it's dirty, right? So we're gonna flip it to the fresh side, and we'll go over this panel here, nice and easy. And it's dirty, can you see that? So we'll open the towel up, and we got 4 fresh sides to use here. So let's use this towel here now. So let's flip it over to some clean sides. Now it's dirty. We'll go to this side. We'll come down the back here, do this quarter panel. And just so you guys know, this car is dirty. It was in a rainstorm, and it's got little bits of dirt on it. Not too bad, but it's dirty. We'll use the sponge. We'll wipe. I'll flip sides here. It's dirty. We'll put it inside and clean it. We'll bring out the other mitt. We'll finish going down the side here. It's dirty, we'll flip it over. And we'll get this last panel here. Now I did the back already when my phone was overheating. Come back and dry. All right, let's take a look now. Paint is nice and clean. Even the bottom. Top is clean. Front, windows. Side we use the towels on is clean. Bottom. And like I said, I already did the back. Okay guys, and let me show you something here. Check this out. So, this mitt is dirty. Can you see it? It's got dirt on it. And if you don't think it's cleaning by being in here, just rub it around. Looks clean to me. All right, so that dirt is now in there underneath this grit guard. And you can use, they make a gamma lid kit. I think I saw at Home Depot for their barrels or their buckets as well. It's probably like $5 or $7. So you could save this, and the longer that this water sits still, the dirt will keep going down. If you smash it and stir the water a lot, of course the dirt wants to stir up. But the longer it stays still, then it's going to sink to the bottom. So you can use this again. You could probably do 3 cars with this, going back in and out. You know, I don't know. What do you think? Let's talk about this. All right, guys, so did you like the video? If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. Press the notifications bell so you get all the new videos we're putting out. And, you know, you can always get your tickets to the gun show here, baby. Right here on this channel. Anyway, we're talking about the 2 different rinseless wash methods using one bucket with the grit guard, one bucket without, one bucket with your choice of mitt or sponge, one bucket with multiple towels in it. And what do you guys think's better? You know, if you use this bucket over here with multiple towels, you're just taking clean and only using clean on the car. Sounds good to me. You can also, if you use the Gloss Shop product, get a clean towel out of the bucket, wring it out, and you can wipe down the interior with it. That's pretty cool. So you can do the outside and the inside with these clean towel method over here. Over here with the with the sponge or the mitt method and the grit guard, and you're re-dipping in here, well, you're adding dirt inside there, and you're definitely not gonna want to put that inside a car somewhere. Some of you might, I wouldn't. The plus about this side is you only need one piece of wash media, where you're gonna need 4 or 5 towels over here for each car. So if you had 5 cars to do, you might go through 25 to 40 towels depending on how dirty they are. Over here, it's just gonna be this one piece here, but you will need to empty this water out and refill it again as it gets really dirty. This one, you just need to put new water as you use enough towels that it's draining the water out. Mark Fuentes, these Minx towels. So you got the Royal Minx and the regular Minx. That's M-I-N-X. I appreciate you sending them to me. Which one do I like better? I think I like the yellow one better, just the regular Minx. Now usually I like towels that have more nap on them for rinseless washing, although it doesn't make a huge difference to me, but it just seems that longer nap will suck up more of the dirt and pull it inside more, kind of hide it away from the surface of the towel. What I do like about these towels a lot though is that when you wring them out, that they're pretty dry. So these would be that scenario where I said I use these multiple towels in this bucket over here, and I could pull one out, wring it out real good, and wipe the interior down. It's not dripping so much. Where these other towels that I'm using, they don't, it's wring out now, but this feels way drier and way better to use on an interior of a car. This is still, just seems like soggy wet. This one over here is almost like chamois-ish at this point. So kind of cool in that effect. I think they're cool, Mark. You know, depending on the price of them, if I could get them cheaper than these towels that I got here, which is pretty hard to beat, then yeah, I would use these for rinseless wash, and I would probably prefer the yellow one, on top of it being borderless. This one has borders. I don't like edges like that, but I just think that this one worked better. Now, you know what I do like, guys, is this mitt here. It was like super smooth on the paint, and it's pretty long piled, so stuff can get stuck in there, and then you can rub it on the grit guard. So I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I also like these mitts as well for this type of washing. They're nice and long, and they suck the dirt up into them. But this one was excellent, you know. These sponges, yeah, they work good too. They have these grooves inside them where the dirt's supposed to go. But I mean, you're rubbing on there. No matter how I really squeeze it, it's not like opening up so the dirt could get in there. I don't know. I think that's their plan. I don't know how well that works. But this is the red one, and I have a few different sponges. This is still a very, very good sponge. I like the yellow one as well. The black one that they came out with, it's probably my least favorite. This is about my middle, and the yellow one's my favorite sponge. So guys, I hope you liked the video. I hope this kind of gives you some food for thought, different ways. Don't forget, get your Gamma lid and seal up your buckets, so the next time you go to wash, you can just pull that towel out and wash the car real fast. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Stay tuned for more videos.